For the All Progressives Congress APC in Edo State, the outcome of the 2015 presidential elections didn't entirely play up to expectations, although the party won the overall presidential elections. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) won the presidential polls in the state. The APC lost 3 state assembly seats and all 5 national assembly seats again to the PDP. This certainly is overwhelming to an extent. Despite that, the APC is the ruling political party in Edo State. The rancor of the primary elections came and faded off quickly, and perhaps an angel emerged as a party flag bearer for the APC.
If you have 10 or 12 angels on parade, and you want to select one, 11 angels will go home without the crown. So, but in this particular case, all we have done today is to select a candidate. We all now have to work together, which is something we all understood at the beginning, or I believe everybody who contested understood. We all now have to work together to sell the ticket.
For the APC, foes must become friends, and the party considers it critical to go back to the drawing board to ensure that there are no leaks in its roof as the state warms up intensely for the September governorship elections.
Number one citizen.
I assure you,
Number one.
and I recommend to read you.
If you were not the president of Nigeria, I would not have run to be governor of Edo State. So I want to thank you, and I want to ask Edo people to thank our president. Say one more time for our president. The people themselves will come for you. The projects, the development in their words from other local government that you are doing for them.
APC is seeking support as hard as it can from relevant places and significant authorities to stand a chance against the PDP for Governor Oshomole's successor. This is even though the PDP, the major contender, may be a hard nut to crack. The deep crisis in the PDP is very evident, but there's no doubt that the PDP isn't sleeping at all in Edo State. It might have been, but that's a long time ago. It held swaying government for 10 years before the ACN under Governor Oshomole took over the reins of power before moving into the APC. Even though the APC strongly claims that the PDP didn't register significant development in the state while in government, the PDP is convinced Pastor Rusage Izeyamu is up to the task for the Edo people.
The elections will be coming up on Saturday. Let nobody be intimidated by any invitation from unauthorized quarters acting on the instructions of the governor. We are prepared and ready to answer all invitations after Saturday. I want to implore you, go back to your wards, go back to your local government. Let us start the process that will bring about a PDP elected governor for the good of Edo people.
This election was slated for Saturday, 10 September 2016. But now there are widespread criticisms as INEC Thursday announced the postponement of these much-anticipated GUBER elections over reasons of security threat. The Nigerian Police Force and Department of State Service had said Wednesday that they could not guarantee the security of electoral officers and the state electorate if INEC went ahead with the exercise. The police and DSS have based their advice to INEC on credible intelligence at their disposal, which suggests that the insurgents are planning to attack vulnerable communities and soft targets with high population during the Salah celebration between 12th and 13th September.
However, at about 6 p.m. today, the Commission received official communication from the police and the DSS, drawing its attention to the need to postpone the Edo governorship elections. Such a postponement, the communication indicated, is necessary in view of threats of terrorist activities in Edo and other states of the Federation during the election and over the Salah period?
Well, I think it is political confusion, because what they would have done, both on the side of INEC and the security agency, they would have come to a conclusion before making it public.
The INEC had the prerogative, they have the right, because they are the owner of the election. They have the right to decide whether the election can hold or not.
From another circle, this throws the question of perhaps whether this could be a deliberate ploy stemming from the state government, especially as it comes just days after Edo State secondary school students called for a shift in the Saturday election, which clashes with their mathematics examination scheduled by the West African Examination Council.
And also, as a citizen of this nation, it is my right to exercise my franchise by voting, because I want to vote, and it's either the exam is being the election is being postponed, because the exam cannot be postponed because it's a West African exam.
And the reason why we are here is that the exam will either be postponed or the election should be postponed, because we cannot afford to put the future of this country at stake because of an election.
We not go agree, make the carry they go another state, go do exam. Me remember 1 year like that, they say make you to a copper, make they go one state like that. No one come for those youth copper. We not get children when they take the fialasa. If they not agree, make they do this exam for this Edo state, no more election, network busy, error.
Again, are these instances mere coincidences, or is the state government playing to the gallery?
We are waiting and we are watching with keen interest. If for any reason action is taken by the Independent Electoral Commission in compliance with the directive from the governor, Edo State PDP will resist it, and we will come out openly to condemn the process, and we will be forced to make it impossible for them to conduct any election where instructions from the governor will be adhered to in the posting of electoral officers who will be posted to the various local government to conduct this election.
PDP have never been prepared for this election. You yourselves, you know that they had limited campaigns as against our extensive campaigns. They have no evidence of their governance in Edo State for 10 years. We have a plethora of evidence across the state.
In the sharp twist, however, the APC Edo State Chairman Anselm Ojezwa said that the shift in date was announced without due consultation with critical stakeholders, including the APC. Ojezwa, though, condemned the infiltration of militants allegedly recruited by the PDP into the state. He alleges data capturing machines were found to have been given to unauthorized persons for illegal registration.
We are obliged to defer to the decision of INEC, particularly when security threats have been cited as the reason for the postponement. Although we do not have the details from the security agencies, we have in the past drawn attention to the influx of militants into Edo State from neighboring states during the continuous voters registration exercise.
The pendulum would definitely swing either ways, but it is uncertain at the moment to ascertain which way it would swing. Thus, eligible voters in Edo State can only wait for an election initially slated for Saturday 10th September to now hold Wednesday 20th September, with increased hopes in fervent alertness of security agencies and voters for an election which perhaps would determine the strength of the ruling All Progressive Congress just a year after President Buhari assumed office. The election is indeed significant to measure the impact the new administration has had so far on the masses, especially their well-being, not only in Edo State, but in the nation at large. Joy Oviawe-Ezekhume for Investigative Journalism.